Hey guys, welcome to the new movie. Today we're talking about Silver Bullets. I saw it at the Alamo, and I got this neat 50 pen. So the preach guy who is actually the werewolf with the bat, and there's the little kid there. And the super duper bike thing the uncle made for him. So yeah, let's talk about Silver Bullets. Silver Bullets, I thought it was a fun little whole vampire werewolf movie I had. Now that's why it's called Silver Bullets. It's based on a Stephen King book. Seen a lot of Stephen King stuff lately. Stephen King, I've seen 2 movies this week. We'll talk about the other one in another review. But that is the movie. This one, Silver Bullets, was really great. I like all the actors. The little kid's in a wheelchair, and he sees obviously eventually a werewolf, and there's werewolves like going around killing people, and they have to stop it. It was great. I'm just gonna give my best. I liked the movie. It was fun. It is another movie that I liked it. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. And all the movies I've seen that one I thought was very not as bad as some of the other ones. I think it wasn't like it's not the other movie. I think the other movies I were definitely more violent and more cutsy or definitely not, but it wasn't too bad. Easy to go on, but I don't know if that movie. I don't remember that movie was already. It might have been. It wasn't too bad. You could have watched it, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. Now, slowly into spoilers. We'll talk about actually the movie. Let's stop. There you one up in the town. There are people who are getting killed. Well, werewolf, who you find out later who he is. I already said it was the preacher. Obviously, you're gonna find out later, but since I already said that, yeah, it's supposed to be a surprise. Cause yeah, I was actually surprised. I'm like, all the characters. I wasn't thinking you. I thought I didn't even think first the werewolf was actually gonna be somebody. I thought it was just gonna be like a werewolf, and he doesn't really transform into somebody. He's like a werewolf all the time, just going and killing people, and they have to stop him. No, it was actually the preach. And I wonder. There's a couple things I wonder, but we'll get to the. I'm thinking of now that I'm thinking like, we'll get to that when we get to the end. But about this kid. Who the main character is this kid who's in a wheelchair. Obviously, he has him and his sister and stuff, and his 2 parents, and he has his uncle who helps him a lot. He built him his wheelchair, and he's building him a new wheelchair called a secret project. And he eventually reveals it, and it is called the Silver Bullet. It's like almost like one where he can like drive it, almost like a little like motorcycle or like a moped or something. You know what I mean? He can drive around and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's called Silver Bullet. This looks really cool for a little like thing. That's cool. The uncle's really nice in him, and then eventually he finds and obviously the people are getting killed, and then his friend gets killed. So it's like, yeah, his friend got killed. Yeah, that's pretty shitty. You don't like to see him getting killed because obviously he was a kid, so we can't show kids getting killed. It's weird. It's weird with kids getting killed. It's weird how I've noticed movies that don't show that really. I wonder why. But so far I haven't seen any movies that show it. Ever since Wall showed it, so we'll see what happens later on if any do show it. But it was the he finds eventually a bunch of people go out looking for the werewolf, and the preacher's like, stop! Don't go out looking for this guy. And obviously the preacher is there secretly the werewolf, so he's like, don't go hunt this guy. And we find out that the preacher is killing people, like, you guys have sinned or did something wrong, like the one person was gonna kill herself and I had to stop her. Obviously we go to hell and now we gotta save her, and it's like, another crazy preacher, because there's not like 100 of those in movies and TVs and books like Preacher, and there was like a book called Preacher by Vertigo. A difference is crazy. Well, he's more, I guess, a good preacher, or as good as you can be for that preacher. But what was I gonna say? Back to outside. He goes out, and then all the guys go out. A bunch of people go out, trying to stop the monster. Obviously, he goes out, kills a couple of them. The one guy who has the bat, who runs the bar, and eventually the sister, the little kid, goes out at night because he got a bunch of fireworks from his uncle. And they don't go too far away from the house and and stuff, and he goes out in the middle of the night, sneaks out, takes the fireworks to a bridge and just starts lighting off and stuff. And obviously the werewolf sees him and starts coming after him. He shoots it right in the eye, boom, right in the eye. And yeah, the world has night, and then we find out later that the whatchamacallit, the preacher has an eye missing. And we figure out it's the preacher. That's the point we figure out it's the preacher, because up to that point I wasn't even sure it was anybody. And being the preacher, I was like, oh, I was expecting that. So that's cool. You got me on that one. Can you like see stuff like that coming? But I didn't see that coming, so I was like, cool, that was cool. And then after that, we trying to think of what happens next. The sister's going around to get balls and cans, and eventually goes to the preacher's house. And the brother already told her all this. And then he's like, I don't know if I believe you, but I kind of feel like I do. But then once he actually saw the eye, and he found also the bat for the one guy, he's like, oh shit. And then the preacher comes right behind him right when she finds the bat, like, what are you doing? What did you find? Are you okay? Okay, I think we're gonna leave now early. And then he keeps trying to like, and then the preacher gets in a car at one point. It's like trying to run the kid off the road. The cripple. It's like, okay, you can see shit's going somewhere. And eventually the old man tells the old uncle, because they're trying to get him to convince him, and he's like, this shit ain't real. It's all fucking bullshit. You believe it's shit. It's like, it's fun. And then he like tells her, it's like, oh no, da da da. And it's like, okay. And like, and then eventually he tells the cop. The cop goes to beat him, goes to investigate on the preacher, and he dies. And then eventually we get to where they're in the house. He gets the uncle to make a silver bullet, to go get this stuff, this like necklace and stuff, a couple things they have silver to go make a silver bullet. They make it, they shoot it, they eventually don't shoot it, but they eventually do. But the preacher comes in, eventually just comes to the house, turns off the power, they burst through the wall and just starts attacking, and then eventually, have a little, I guess, fight or whatever you want to call it. And eventually he shoots him and kills the werewolf, and he dies, and then that's kind of where it ends. And then I'm like, oh, okay, well, everything's all happy. Even though, how are you gonna explain to your parents? Because I wonder how you're gonna explain there's a big hole in the wall, the preacher's dead there, and I don't know how you're gonna explain that. You could explain him somehow being the killer, could do the killing. You could say that, because if anybody's alive, there's not really a lot to prove it. So you could say he's gonna killing people. But the whole world, that's the problem with that. I'm like, okay, you gotta explain some of that. How do you explain some of that? I don't know. But the Silver Bullet was really great. And then what am I gonna rate Silver Bullet? What do I want to rate it? This is out of 10, so we gotta make a single. What do I want to rate this? It's not 9 out of 10. I would say it's gotta be between 8 or 7. It's one of those movies where it's like, not bad, but I don't know if I would say one of my. It's pretty good. I like Definitely. I just like a lot of these movies. It's just hard to figure out my rating system. I think I'm gonna have to go with 7 or 8. It's not 6. It's not lower. It's not lower. It's gotta be 7 or 8 because it's not higher than an 8 and not lower than a 7. It's like right in this. I gotta figure out. I put Venom at 8 or more. Like, what's the command? It's Venom. And that's always weird. These old movies and these new movies are gonna be different. So I'm trying to keep it somewhat fair. I think Silver Bullets. The couple things I like, I don't know. We'll give Silver Bullets. I think we'll give Silver Bullets a 7 as well. I think that's a fairly good number for these movies. Fairly good. So we'll give it a nice 7 for Silver Bullets. It's a 7 as well. I know Tess probably got that same numbering, but yeah. I don't know when these are coming out, so this might be. I don't know when the reviews are coming out. But it gets a nice number 7 out of 10 for me. I enjoyed it. And 7 for me is still a movie worth seeing, super worth seeing. It has to be like, I think my scale is once it gets down to maybe 4 or less, and even then it's like, and once it gets down to 3 or less, probably has a lot of problems, and it's just, yeah, whatever. But we'll see. I don't think we're never going to get it at 1. I don't think we'll ever get a 1. Maybe we see the right movie, but we'll see. But yeah, say we have 7 out of 10 on Silver Bullets. Thank you guys for watching this little review talking about Silver Bullets. Great movie based on a Stephen King book. Thank you guys for watching. You can always stay up because see the next epic movie review. Bye.